This devastated dad accused this shameless mom of sleeping around with all his friends, but when she vehemently denied it, the judge had no choice but to reveal the DNA results.
You say after an encounter with your elementary school sweetheart, you ended up pregnant. You say the defendant has gone through great lengths to deny he is the father of your son, Christian. Mr. Stone.
Yes, Your Honor.
You say Ms. Rogers is promiscuous and it was only a casual fling. You say she has even slept with some of your friends and therefore it is impossible you are the father of her baby. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. When I walked into that house, she was at one of my friends' house. And when I walked in, she was already hugged up with one of my friends.
I was not hooked up with nobody. When he walked in the door, I was sitting at the table.
On his lap.
I was not on nobody's lap.
Your Honor, when I walked in, we caught eyes. She was on his lap. And
I was not on his lap.
We ended up talking.
At the time you were sleeping with Mr. Stone, were you sleeping with anyone else?
No. The whole time the man was out, I did not sleep with nobody else. All these boys in his little friend group that he has, I've known a lot of them a very long time.
She told me she was in a relationship already.
I was in a relationship. I had just got out of a relationship. I was not with nobody when I was with him.
But were there any benefits with the other friends?
No. There was no benefits with no other friends until after I stopped talking to him. He can hear whatever he wants to. All them boys was liars.
You told me yourself that you would have an encounter before we even had the first encounter.
How'd you find out you were pregnant?
I went to the doctor to get my birth control shot because I know I'm having, so I'm like, I need to go because I don't want to have no more kids.
Anymore?
I have twins.
18 years old with 3 children? Why are you so convinced you aren't or can't be the father when that falls right within the window of conception identified by the doctors?
Because of the fact of her exact words. You can't tell nobody it's a possibility. Can't do that.
So you do know that it's a possibility, you just don't believe it for certain.
Deep down inside, I don't think it's my child at all.
I have text messages of him saying,
what can I get?
I'd like to see those. You write back, Mr. Stone, when can I have my baby?
So if you didn't think the baby is yours, why are you calling my baby now?
Because at this time, I was already attached to the baby. And I told her that. Why? Because I grew up without a father, and I know the predicament that he in, he might grow up what I want, too. And I want like that.
Jerome, I'm ready for the results. It has been determined by this court. Mr. Stone, you are not the father.